So what? Listen, top four, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. All right, actually,
All in agreement, yeah. All in agreement. Liverpool
Well, are
are
we
going to get
taking
it.
City out of it though?
Well, if
Hang
you
on.
want to
Are
say
we
City
you
are
know
in
what?
it,
You know what? You could take City out of it, but let me
Are
read
we
you. Let me
assuming
read you the standings.
yeah.
Yeah. So you've got
yeah,
City
'cause I'm looking
second.
at 'em.
City second. 28 games played. 57 points. You got Leicester just below them. 29 games played. 53 points. So only 4 points behind. Then you've got Chelsea. 29 points. 48 points. United. 29 played. 45 points. Wolves. 43 points. 29 played. Sheffield.
They got game in hand. Sheffield, innit?
7th, 28, 43 points. And then you have Tottenham, 29 and 41 points. So Tottenham are 7 points off of top four.
They're a long way. To be honest, I don't think Spurs will get it. I think personally Chelsea will get it, but I hate Chelsea in it.
I reckon it'll be a shock, you know.
It could be the top five though. Remember that.
Yeah.
Could be.
Is that what
I
they're
think
talking about?
to be fair, going back, if anyone, you're probably actually thinking about it, Leicester.
I think Leicester are guaranteed.
Maybe dropping out.
Yeah.
No, Leicester are guaranteed.
Really?
No way.
Thinking that before, but listen to that point. They were in a bad run of form as well, man.
Brendan Rodgers is a magic man. He's a magic man. He's a magic man.
Leicester, the last 6 games, 2
Liverpool
wins, 2 draws, 2 losses.
Is Brendan Rodgers a magic man?
Listen, I will say
if it weren't for Rodgers, Liverpool would still be whack. He come in and change the game.
I've said it to Andy,
as long as he doesn't play at Crystal Palace away, then he's all right.
Oh, Nick, man, allow it, man. That was.
That's a low blow.
That is. You know what? I haven't even cussed United in this one, but you brought it on yourself now. You watch.
Yeah. You're brave as a Man United fan to be talking about Liverpool, man. I'll tell you something.
Until it's done, until they've won it, I can.
He's enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It might get taken away from him.
Can I just say?
He wakes up every morning and he's like, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Void the season, I'm changing. Void it.
You know what? Aside from the fact that we're 37 points above United, I think one of our biggest things of this season is that we have been so good, that the rest of football, all the other fans want football to be cancelled so we don't win the league.
Yeah,
it's true.
That's an achievement. Because I said it at the start and I'll say it now. I have never seen as much hatred towards Liverpool as I have in the last 2-3 years. But going back to Rodgers as a magic man, no. I said it to Andy and I said it to Nath. The only reason we did that well was because Suarez and Sturridge were firing like mad.
Suarez. Just change that league.
Listen, our tactics, we had no tactic. Our tactic when we had Suarez, Sterling and Sturridge playing the way they were, outscore whoever was scoring us. Because we were winning games 3-2, 4-3. You know what I mean? We weren't winning games 6-7-0.
Coutinho as well. Coutinho was in that.
Coutinho as well, yeah.
It was an amazing squad.
All right,
so
but
it will come down to the players, not the manager.
He was no magic man.
But look at what he's doing at Leicester.
Because there is no pressure on him at Leicester. There's no pressure on him at Leicester to do anything.
There was no pressure on him at Liverpool. He made the pressure there.
There's always pressure on him.
That's a good point about.
There's always pressure
though.
There's no pressure at Leicester.
There's always pressure, man.
Do you know where when we look at Brendan Rodgers now, he looks like he's learned from his days at Liverpool though. Like, honestly, he ain't playing the same way that he was at Liverpool that he's at Leicester. No. And actually, look at the Leicester team. You know, you go through that team. Okay, we're saying they're quality players now. But when Leicester got rid of their manager and then appointed Brendan Rodgers, everybody was saying, "Oh my God, he's going to have a real tough time to even get in Europa League." And now, and there's 2 things that I will say. Football-wise, they're playing some really serious football.
Man.
That's the first thing. Yeah. And the other one, their away form's improved massively, and that's really why they're so high up in the league. So when you look at Leicester and you look at Brendan Rodgers, I'd say they're a match made in heaven. And actually, I'd say that he's one of the most underrated managers in probably European football. Even though he didn't win the league for Liverpool, apart from when he was there, when did Liverpool go for a title?
Winning the Premier League is a difficult feat, man. It's hard. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
We managed a second place finish, and then we decided to get rid of Alonso, Mascherano, and Arbeloa for some reason. So,
but this is my point, though. Like, you didn't win the league with them guys. Yeah. So when Brendan comes in, and actually, who was your defenders that year that you nearly won the league?
Oh my God!
You see what I'm trying to say?
Sacco.
Was Aurelio in it then as well?
Moreno.
Oh my God!
Sacco, my God!
So now let's go back to Brendan Rodgers, and actually, what did he do with that team? So even though I agree with you, Sterling, Sturridge,
I said it 3 minutes ago. I'll say it again. It is because the only reason we did that well that season is because of Sterling, Suarez, and
that front three.
Because they
You
were
need more than 3 players.
No, you need more than 3 players.
That's all they had that
Look
season.
at the attacking aspects of that team, of the
You need the
attacking
tactical
players.
aspects.
They were ridiculous. Suarez could do no wrong.
The attacking players we had
I nearly swore there. The geezer
overtook our
everyone.
defence.
Suarez,
shocking.
Suarez
missed 10 games. Suarez missed 10 games and was top scorer in the league.
Yeah.
No, listen, Suarez, Sterling, and Sturridge were unbelievable. But actually, when we look, apart from the attack, Liverpool were terrible. So actually, when you look at how many points that Liverpool accumulated under Brendan Rodgers and the style of football you were playing as well, tactically got you out of trouble. So what I'm saying is,
if you watch that season, Andy. Yeah, just watch Liverpool that season.
Yeah.
This is how they get you to be a Liverpool fan. Don't do it, mate. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's
watch us once properly and you're hooked. Mate,
he's tried before. Don't worry about that.
Mate, you could feel stress going through Anfield whenever the ball was not with Sterling.
Yeah, of course.
You felt the stress because you knew that any single one of those players was capable of a horrendous mistake.
Yeah.
And you knew it.
But this is my point, though.
Watch it. Yeah, you're on thin ice. I have the power to boot you out of this room.
I think it's made Brendan Rodgers look better because there's other teams that aren't doing as good as they should be.
Yeah, agree.
I actually disagree.
I don't think that.
I reckon combined next year, I don't think Leicester will be anywhere near how good they are doing now. Because if you see how when they won the league, and in the season after, they were nowhere to be seen.
You talk about clubs that signed well. Leicester signed brilliant players. I tell you, their scouting is amazing.
Amazing. You know, you've got the Madison.
Pereira, Ndidi, these players.
How long can they rely on Vardy though?
They're not relying on Vardy. I genuinely don't believe they're relying on Vardy.
I think they give him more of a vocal.
I think their midfield is unbelievable.
They play to suit Vardy. They play.
I agree.
When Vardy ain't playing,
I agree.
But when Vardy ain't playing, they still play good, man.
Of course they are. But that comes down to tactics, and that's where you've got to applaud Brendan Rodgers, because when Vardy's out of the team, they're still scoring goals.
I think he's good.
I don't doubt.
You wanted him for Spurs, didn't you?
I would have had him happily. I would have.
You know what? Though? Rodgers went from Liverpool to Celtic, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then that's where because the difference is he picked up that winning mentality at Celtic. He didn't have that at Liverpool before.
No, he came to Liverpool.
You know what? I hate people that talk about winning mentality.
No, it's a big thing. You don't have it, clearly. You don't.
Mourinho's got winning mentality. Where are we sitting in the league? Someone tell me, because I must be blind.
It's true. It's true. And actually, what did Mourinho do at Man United? And he had a winning mentality.
But they won trophies there, though, yeah? But he was saying, Nick was saying, you've got Mourinho now. So I feel sorry for you. But they won 3 trophies that year.
Yeah. But that's the standards of United and Tottenham. That's the difference.
I'll leave that.
If we're not celebrating that.
You forgot what the Champions League theme sounds like. It's been so long.
Nick, if you're being honest with yourself in terms of the way that Man United not only have been playing and the way that your team is, I mean, I actually think Mourinho, he wasn't amazing at Man United, but he done what he needed to do at Man United. So your players when you had Mourinho, they weren't amazing.
He done the best he could with that.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's a difference.
Second, he come out and said that's the best thing I've ever done. Is getting
similar to this year.
Similar
to this year is everyone was doing poor that year.
No, you know what? No. You know what? Right? There's a difference. There's winning mentality is a thing. If the coach has got it, that's one thing. But he needs to translate that to the players.
Instill it to the players.
The issue is,
but all coaches should have it anyway. That's the whole part of being a coach.
There's a difference.
There's a difference between winning the odd game or winning trophies. There's a big difference.
This is my point that I had about Pochettino. As a man, as a manager, he was unbelievable, but he didn't have that winning mentality. And I'm telling you,
I agree with that.
I genuinely do not believe tactically, and I'll give you a quick story on why I think this as well. Is when we went and we played Man United in the semi-final of the FA Cup. My dad's a Man United fan.
Horrible day, man.
Okay, so when we played Man United,
don't make him relive it, Andy. He's still suffering.
Sorry. Man United had Jose Mourinho at the time. And when I looked for the first 20 minutes, we were all over United. I swear, United could not touch the ball. And my dad, as a United fan, he's sitting inside Wembley in the Spurs end with me, and he said, "I actually can't believe how bad we are and how good you guys are." then Jose Mourinho makes a tactical formation change. We couldn't touch the ball. Man United go and beat us 2-1. So the point I'm making is you need to have kind of tactics behind that winning mentality. I don't believe Pochettino did.
I don't think Poch had a plan B. When teams sat off Spurs, he didn't know what to do. That's the only thing.
I think that sometimes the difference in that mentality is that Mourinho, if you put Mourinho into a final and you put someone like Poch into a final, right? Mourinho, no matter what he does, he will stick to what he knows. He will not adapt to anyone. He will do it, but Poch will worry about the other team more. And that's the difference in that mentality.
I agree.
Mourinho does as well. Because if you look at Mourinho when he plays the top 4 teams, his mentality, straight away, his tactic is sit. Sit.
Yeah, that's his way. And you're right, but he will stick to that. You're right, but he will stick to that.
Yeah.
But Pochettino will worry about the other team more. Mourinho knows if my players stick to that, we'll win.
Yeah.
Pochettino will say, I hope we don't lose because of that player. So let's try and combat something for that player or that person or something like that. And I think that's the difference, personally, in the mentality.
Yeah,
I agree.
If Pochettino went away to Celtic,
we have deviated massively, boys. We have deviated massively. Yeah. The original question, which we asked probably about 13 minutes ago, top 4, Liverpool guaranteed. What do we reckon? What are we saying? Come on.
Go. Everyone speak first. I
will call out names, and then you tell me what you think your top 4 is going to. Your top 4 minus Liverpool is going to be. Yeah. All right, Nath, hit me.
I'm going to go City, Leicester, Wolves.
Ooh, like that. That's interesting. I've got a lot of time for that.
All right.
Because to be
I'm
fair,
a big fan of Wolves, man. They're very good.
They play some good football, man.
It's unbelievable.
That's around Chelsea. It's possible. I like it.
They're a very good squad.
Yeah. Nick, come on, man. Let's go.
I'm gonna go City, Leicester, United, but Chelsea will get it because of City's ban. They'll come in 5th, I reckon. Or either way, United or Chelsea, one of them will finish 4th or 5th, and then they'll get it through City not being in it. I think so.
Makes sense. Andy Moore?
I'm obviously gonna say top 5 because I think 5th will get Champions League. I think it'll be Liverpool. 2nd will be Man City. 3rd will be Leicester. 4th will be Chelsea. 5th will be Wolves. I don't think Man United get it.
Oh,
Wolves are unbelievable.
With Rashford and Pogba back as well.